grandma of triplets. Just want to warn you that some of the content on this show is not necessarily parentally or grandparently approved. Just be careful. It is the friends version. That can be a little risque at times. So if you have young ears, just be forewarned. You may want to tune them out. Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you for being here. Really appreciate you guys. Also live on YouTube. You can always check us out at Kramer and Jess. Or if you ever just want to go back and I think we don't really promote that well enough. If you just like to watch podcasts.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You can always go back and watch this too. Subscribe on YouTube. We're just at Kramer and Jess. We're at Kramer and Jess everywhere now because it took us a year to get there, but damn it, we're there. I left you guys with some homework last week, which is like what body count number would make you guys feel some kind of way when you were with somebody, getting with like a new partner. Like, would there be a certain number? This is going to kind of be a two-part question. Like, would there be a certain number that would make you guys feel uncomfortable? And then I'm really going to ask, like, how pertinent is that number to a relationship? Because I don't even know if we need to be talking about our sexual past with partners.
Like unless it's like a health thing.
A health thing, right? Like if you've got something that you're bringing into the relationship,
then
clearly you need to talk about it.
But if it's like a number, does that necessarily need to be discussed?
Right. Does it or does it not? And I honestly don't know, because I found myself in a situation recently where someone asked me and it was important to her.
Oh.
And
I mean, if it's important to you.
And I pretty much tried to blow it off. And I was like, hey, listen, I don't think this is because let me get into how we got here. Okay.
We just get into it.
I know. Let me step back. I saw this on Reddit, and this is the post on Reddit. It said, so I, a 23-year-old female, have been dating a boy, 26-year-old male, for only 2 months, and I've known him for about 6 months. We haven't been intimate as we're both wanting to take it slow. Well, for 6 months. I mean, I guess at 26, it's kind of a big deal. Well, last night we were on the phone casually talking. He asked me what my body count was randomly. It's 7, which isn't the best, but it isn't that much. His is 66. When he told me, I was speechless and I instantly felt disgusted. He noticed I was shocked and told me that he's 26 and I should have expected it. But damn, I was thinking, I've been thinking I'm kind of put off. I know I shouldn't judge, but I just can't stop thinking about it. Am I overreacting?
Wait, I'm sorry. Was he the one who asked her, which is why she gave the number?
Yeah. So he randomly asked me what my body count was. She said 7. He's like, cool, mine's 66. And she's like, whoa, 66. Like, what in the world? Is there a number that would make you guys feel uncomfortable when it comes to a previous partner? Or like, if you heard 66, would you also feel some kind of way?
Damn.
Because I'll be honest, I would. I feel some kind of way.
It's tough.
And my dating range honestly is all over the place right now. Like it can range from high 20s to high 40s. Honestly, I'm kind of like in this 20-year age bracket. It's I'm in a weird space.
Your body count more than that?
No. My kissing count is kissing count. Body count is not.
That's why I was thinking that. Okay.
And there's a difference to you of like, what did you say? Like, what number did you say? How many people you kissed or something like that?
Kiss is like over 100.
Yeah.
Right. So like you think saying over 100 people you've kissed with is fine and shouldn't make anyone feel a type of way. If like the number of like actual sexual partners 66. Okay, so if a woman tells you she's made out with 100 people, you're cool.
I'm fine. She could say 1,000, I'd be fine. She could say 10 million, I'd be fine.
Okay,
honestly.
You're talking.
But
like
if she told me she slept with 66 men, I would feel some kind of way about that.
Can we break that down?
Sure.
Like with age and like time, because because I know that 66 is like might be like jarring right away, but then if we take maybe spread that out over time, and I don't know.
Yeah.
So with
I don't want to like immediately. To be honest, I'm thinking to myself like,
take me to
if
Garage
Boy told me that number and said 66, I'm immediately like, well, I mean, we've been on this earth for 32 years, and I don't know when you started and I don't know what you were going through. I mean, and there was a time in my life where like when I was going out, I was specifically going out to accomplish specific things. And like, and I was like in the worst time of my life. And I was like using for some reason in my brain, because everything in my life was out of control, the only thing I could control was my body.
Yeah.
So I felt like if I was giving that away and doing whatever I was doing, at least I was the one making the decision, which clearly was not healthy and like was not the right thing. So that's why like I don't think that would freak me out. However, when I was watching Love Island like last season and they were having everyone write down their numbers and they were pulling up the cards, when someone put up 100, I was like, ooh.
Whoa, so triple digits would freak you out.
I think triple digits would, and I'm crazy. Like 66, I'm not tripping.
You wouldn't trip. So if Garage Boy came in and said, I'm a 66, you'd be like, okay.
But if someone said like 90, I don't think I would like that either. So maybe like the 60, like 50s, 60s range, fine. I don't know why 70 and up feels weird to me. I don't have any sort of reasoning.
This is why I think I'm
just being weird.
Like, does it bother you guys or does it not?
I totally relate to what you're saying, because I feel a little defensive about this myself, honestly, because I also had a period of like hypersexuality after my sexual assault.
Yes.
I realized like I was like definitely subconsciously like trying to like reclaim my sexuality.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a lot of sex. Mm-hmm. And to be honest, the number 66 is not, it's higher than my number, but it's not terribly, horribly far off.
So and if a guy said 66, you wouldn't care.
My question is, one, was it safe sex? Because when I was doing that, it was, you know, with protection.
But he's clean. He's got no STDs.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
Two, I also want to know, like, was he doing it like me? Or was it over a long period of time? Or like, the best example of this I can think of is I was on a date once and he said his number was like over 100, which did make me feel a little weird, but it wasn't like completely put off. What then put me off was the way he spoke about hookups.
Yeah,
and
I think.
Okay.
Yeah,
and, like,
I think that plays into it a lot.
But wouldn't you have to assume that if a guy has over 100 hookups, he's not going to be talking about women highly?
No, I think a triple digit number would freak me the fuck out.
Right. I mean, are we all? I mean, maybe not though. It
depends on your age though,
and the situation again, and I do think that matters too. It's like
they're young, like they're in their 20s.
You would like what at that time, and again, like what you're going through, and also it's like depending on where you are in your life now, and like so you say like if a guy has a number that's 100, he shouldn't be like how do we expect him to talk about women?
Yeah.
Well, if you're talking about women the same way and behaving the same way that you were in your past, like I'm clearly not going to be interested in you.
Sure.
So I think people can go through shit and stuff can happen to you, and you can go through different stuff in your life, and I'm hoping that you with the experience you mature and you're able to reflect and like express how that was going down. So to be honest with you, like I'm pretty open to the understanding of what that number was and why it is that way before immediately, if I hear a big number, whether if it's like kissing or actual sex, I'm not gonna immediately jump into some sort of perception of you, to be honest. I just don't think that's fair.
See, now if I am being honest, right? 66 would freak me the fuck out. It would freak me the fuck out. I wouldn't judge. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't judge. There's no judgment here. I don't think judgment's the right word, but there's definitely like a there's a something factor. I don't know what
pause.
It's a pause, and it's like a not great feeling, and I don't know. It's not because it's not judgment. I don't judge anybody. I'm like whatever. Like I'm. Especially like sexually, like I don't judge anybody, whatever you're into, like just don't hurt somebody else. I don't care. Like live your life, love who you love, do what you want to do. I'm very big. But for some reason, like if I was, and I've never really heard someone say 66 that I've been romantically involved with. So but I just thought if I was sitting across from a woman and she told me her number was 66, it would make me feel not good. And I don't know what
at your age, bro?
Yeah. If I'm just being honest with you, if I'm just being dead ass,
do you think part of the root of that is insecurity and like feeling like potentially she would be more experienced or have better sex to compare it to?
I don't think that's it. It's just I don't know if it's a masculine thing where because I don't know if most guys. I almost wish we had another guy to like sound off on that. If guys feel like territorial, or if it's a me thing, I'm not sure. But there's just this like.
And it is kind of frustrating to be, I mean, and it might be like a male female thing, because I will say, I feel like if when the roles are reversed, and like for you to say that would make me feel uncomfortable, but then the way that like men talk about dating women, or even
Yeah.
how I've heard you talk about your dating life, and like
Yeah.
how you were like, and I was having bitches over like
Yeah.
two different times.
No, I
and was
know.
on back
No,
to
I
back,
get it.
You
And
know what I mean?
and
So
honestly,
that's why
I
it
don't
is.
think my number should
it-
affect my future relationships. So listen.
So that's why it's tough. Like
I'm not
when
saying it's right.
Yeah.
I'm not saying. I'm just trying to be open and honest about this. How it would
Yeah.
make me feel immediately would kind of be this like,
And that's a bigger conversation, because like
Yeah.
that's not just like a you thing, that's a society thing.
Yeah.
right.
Like and that's just something
And
I
the
don't think is fair.
concept of like men being territorial over women's bodies like makes me, it makes me so.
So then
like,
the
that's
next,
so much to
so
unpack.
then there's the next question that I have, which is, do you guys feel like we need to be talking about our previous sexual escapades with our partners? Now, in the last year, I was with a girl and she wanted to talk about it, and I was like, and I knew that her number was low. I knew for a fact, 'cause
And
she-
it mattered to her. That's the thing. Like if it matters to you and that's something, I
it
mean,
was important to her.
It might be just as important to her as for you of only wanting to date someone that's vegan.
Okay, so maybe you're right.
True.
Because to me, I was like, hey, listen, like, I don't see how this could take us anywhere good. Like, the point is like, I want, like, who I was sexually in the past doesn't really involve us. And I would want to be like sexually loyal to you. And that's all that really matters.
Boom, there
Like,
it is.
That's it, right? Like, that's what matters. It doesn't matter. Like what
But
happened.
now turn that around
No,
for the other
but
person.
true. But this is why.
Right,
This is why.
exactly.
But this is why I feel. And you're exactly right.
Yeah.
I don't think the number really should be discussed going into a new relationship.
Because you're fine not knowing, but once you know, you can't dictate how you're going to respond.
Show me a clean STD test, or just tell me you're clean and like be honest about it. And like,
Yeah.
I don't honestly really want to know about your sexual past, because I don't think it really. What good can it do? Like, what good can that number do? But I know a lot of people want to, like, she was almost like, because then when I said I don't think,
Did she share why it means what it means to her?
she thought it was weird that I didn't want to share it.
Okay.
And the fact that I didn't want to share it made her feel
freak
uncomfortable.
out. Yeah. Yeah.
And y'all, to be honest with you, I don't know my number. I told her it was somewhere probably between 25 and 35. If I'm being honest, I don't know. It was nothing. Then I started feeling like, oh, well, I've got to like tell her, because now she thinks it's like 1 million or something. So, I was like, I don't think the number is going to do any positivity. So like, all it's going to do is, because I knew her number was low, and I was like, all this can do is make you feel insecure. There is no positive road out of hearing somebody's number and being like, damn, I feel good after knowing that.
I actually have a counterpoint.
Okay, please.
So someone that I dated somewhat seriously we did have a pretty big discrepancy between our body counts, and it was something we talked about. And I actually was really glad that we discussed it, because stuff that I would have assumed was like them being weird about being intimate with me, I then could understand, oh, you just don't have the level of experience I have. So it actually really did. Now, that said, could we have had that conversation with them just saying, I'm not that experienced?
Without
and
a
me,
number.
yeah, I do think we as a society have moved past the need for body count numbers themselves. But I do think it's important to talk about that, like, sexual history context, maybe
Thoughts,
for
Jess?
understanding.
Like, have you and Garage Boy discussed
how many people
Yeah.
we've slept with? No, because it's not something that he cares to talk about, and neither do I. I
Yeah.
think I
It
feel the
doesn't
same.
matter,
Where
same.
it's never crossed my mind to ask him or feel like I need to know like the exact number of people that he's been sexually involved with. And it's just like, it's never crossed my mind. It's also too like, that's not a question that I even feel okay to ask my friends. I feel like that's just something that if you want to share with me and it's something that you want to discuss personally and you want to share the information, fine, but I just don't think that's anything I've ever been interested in. However, I think when it goes to the person that you were speaking with, it's like, if it is important to somebody, it's obviously important to them for a reason. And I do think if it's something that they want to talk about, just like the things with you where it's like, I want them to be vegan, I don't want them to drink, like all that kind of stuff, I think that could also be added to the list if that's important to you, and if that's on your list of things that you want to discuss. I do think it should be held to the importance, because obviously for her, I really do think that, like you said, well, you knew that her number was low. There's got to be a lot of reasoning behind that. And so I think when it comes to that, I do think that there needs to be space as to why that's important to somebody.
Discussion with it, man. I don't know.
And there's room for nuance. Like, you could say more than 20 and that be where you leave it. Like, it doesn't.
I don't know. I think that's even, to be honest with you, for someone
more than one.
No, for someone
less
who
than
is
a million.
For someone who is asking for a specific reason, I think that she
even
wants
if it's
an
a range,
answer.
like, even if he says like,
because I don't honestly
20
know.
to
I don't
30
know.
or
It's
something
like probably
like
25.
that.
It's probably 25 to 35. I had to like estimate.
Because the amount, because if you were how you were sharing, if you were pushing back so much, I think she's already going into like fight or flight mode of like, he's fucking lying to me.
Well,
like, what is he hiding
It was
from
almost
me?
just like she was really concerned that I wouldn't just say it, and I was
exactly. And like, to be honest, I feel like if I was asking a question that mattered to me, and the person that I'm, trying to date or trying to get to know immediately is like, I don't think we need to discuss that. I'm already like, so what the fuck are you hiding?
That's like, what's behind
if
the
you
curtain?
were like, are you vegan? And they're like, you don't need to look at my fridge. Like, you're like, wait,
don't
what
worry
the
about my
fuck?
grocery list.
You're like, are you a cannibal?
Yeah.
Like, because that's the thing. Her
Do you have human fingers in there? Yeah, dude.
Like, her brain's probably going to the worst possible place.
Totally.
She's like, oh, he's Genghis Khan. Like, he has sister wives. Like, he has like, yeah.
Yes.
So
exactly.
So she probably thinks it's way worse than it actually is.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, what is in the fridge, brother?
Especially if your response is like, I don't think that's important. I'm already like, this
is important.
Is running a pimp ring right fucking now, like immediately. Yeah.
Whatever he's gonna say absolutely is important. So we need to get this out of this man right now.
Yes.
Good talk, gang. Charlotte,
that helped.
Charlotte told us, but we can go through YouTube really quick. Hi guys, good morning. What's up, Isabel? What's up, Tina? Welcome, guys. Amber says, because I mean, you're talking like you actually speak, Amber. Yeah, because I mean,
I love that.
I know.
That's my favorite.
I had to break that down. Yeah, because I mean, if you've been getting it in for 15 years, that's only like 4 per year.
Yeah,
that's true.
Dude,
okay.
Yeah, like 66 people in 42 years.
But you don't fuck your first whatever year.
Okay, fine. So
how
about fine? Let's say like
20
starting at 18, maybe.
Okay. I started at 15.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying, bro.
And I'm 42.
It could be
so do the math.
different.
So wait, 42
minus 15 is how many years I've been 15. Sexually active.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait, 27 years. So what
divided by 66.
Yeah, like that's chill.
Or 66 divided by 27.
Divided by 27 would be 2.5 fucks a year.
But I was married for 9 of those years.
Which also
not
brings
loyally.
Wait, that brings me to Amber's other comment.
Bro, for you to say 2.5 bucks a year is so crazy.
Half a fuck is crazy. That just sounds like it's a blowjob or something.
No, I think that's what counts in my mind. It's
like
two fulls and then half pre. Like, what does that mean?
Amber also said, does it matter if they have done it 1,000 times with one person versus one time with 1,000 people?
No, you can fuck that person all you want.
Such a good point.
No, you can fuck that person every waking second of the day. I don't care. But like if you bang 66 guys, you can see yourself out. I don't know.
Did anybody else ever go to like a church where like they did the water bottle thing? Is that just me? Where they were like,
wait, what is
the water bottle
that?
thing is talking about sexuality, but like, what are you talking about?
Okay, so this,
yes.
Where they're
I've heard of this, but no, not my church.
So I was forced to go to Jesus camp at one point, and they were like, girls, this water bottle is you, and they put like some dirt in it, and they're like, this is you each time you have sex, and they would like add more dirt. They were like, you're just getting dirtier and dirt. Oh my god, this is bringing back like all
trauma,
the church trauma for me.
That is so traumatic.
Like, so that's such a good point about like having sex like 1,000 times. It's like guys who think like your vagina gets looser, like the amount of sex you have, and it's
I
like
feel bad.
That is not how that works.
I have a friend that has like went to like a really religious background, and her sexual trauma is crazy now.
The amount of guilt.
Yeah.
The amount of dude. I mean, even shit like when we were getting married and like when it got closer to actually getting married and like I grew up Catholic and just everything that you're taught and it's weird and it was something that I wasn't expecting of. Now that I was actually in the process of marrying someone, it's like all of these things and me feeling guilty and like wish I would have waited and like, you know what I mean? It's just all that shit that I wasn't expecting and like all of that guilt that was surrounding that definitely started flooding back during that time, and I was not prepared for that.
Are you? Well, that's a whole different side topic. It's side topic.
We'll have to revisit sometime though, because I feel like there's a lot to explore here. Yeah.
Charlotte said a word to us that we have literally never heard before. Jess and I literally looked at her like, wait. She's like, did your high school have this? And we were like, wait, what the fuck? Let's see if your high school had this, because we have never heard of this after the break. Hang on. The word was what?
Did you guys have a poop bandit in high school?
No.
Wait, what are you saying? Did you just say poop? Like
bandit.
Poop bandit.
Oh, a poop bandit.
God, but our show thrives on piss and shit recently.
Yeah, we do.
That's our cornerstones of our show.
At school?
Yes. Okay.
What does that mean?
So, do you know that like meme that goes around that's like, what was the incident at your high school?
No.
Okay, well, it's like this prompt that's like always on Twitter and stuff. So this was the incident at my high school.
Oh, so like the drama.
Right.
That everyone was talking about?
The thing that went down.
A scandal.
Yes.
The high school scandal.
But the thing is, when I've talked about this, people have been like, oh yeah, we had one of those at my school too. So, okay, so here is what the poop bandit was. So I'm in high school, right?
Yeah.
And one day we get this announcement and they're like, we're gonna have to start investigating like whoever is writing messages in feces in the boys' bathroom.
No! Oh my god, I actually might gag.
Yeah,
oh
no. So
my god.
it got like I was like what, like a junior at this
like
point?
on the walls.
Yeah. So
ew, wait, was it in handprints? Could they tell?
It was like in handwriting. Like he was writing like literal messages out of his shit. So it became like the biggest Nancy Drew case of all time.
What was he saying? What were these messages?
That's a great question too.
I'm so sorry. I don't remember.
Do you remember the vibes? Like, was he like threatening people, or was he being like, "Have a good day," or was he like, "Stop telling me what to do"? Do you remember like the essence of these messages?
I remember if it was like,
smiley face
like, was there something shady about like a rival football team or something?
Okay. So it was like it was shade.
It was like general high school chaos, or it would be like, fuck this.
Okay.
Or like,
Can I ask one more follow-up question? I'm just trying to visualize it.
Yes.
Was he actually like using the shit as like a pencil, or was he like putting it on his finger and then using the shit as like ink?
I don't know. Like, I have a lot of logistical questions.
That matters. It matters.
You know, I think it started as like he was just putting shit like on the walls, but then it like progressed to like writing messages. Okay, so then it became like an epidemic because they started like shutting down bathrooms because it was happening in so many, and we knew it was a boy at first.
Wait, so he's running around and doing hits throughout campus at different restrooms?
Yeah, so it got like really bad because we all had to use like only a few of the same bathrooms because so many were shut down because they're trying to catch whoever the fuck is doing this.
Wait, was he going to the girls' bathrooms too, just boys?
That's why at first we were like, it has to be a boy because it was only happening in the men's bathroom. But then it became a full-blown epidemic because I guess girls started doing it too, but they were like writing messages in like period blood and sticking pads on the walls.
Can you imagine being the fucking principal of this fucking
or the
school?
Janitor?
Just everything. Like, imagine this is what, and God bless, and by the way, God bless teachers. God bless you guys, especially of like this age people, because like, can you imagine dealing with these kind of assholes all fucking day?
Mm-hmm.
Like this, can you just imagine these meetings? Imagine these meetings. Like, guys, we had another incident with a fucking shit kid again.
Yes.
Like,
and that's what it became because we would be getting these announcements like constantly. And there were like,
also, how are people not throwing up? If I were to walk into a restroom and there was a poop message on the wall, I'm literally puking. I'm going to projectile vomit.
I don't think I ever encountered that. I think I might have come across like a pad on a wall once.
Wow.
Luckily, that was like the worst of what I saw. But But yeah, so I guess I think it started with like one guy, but then like all these people started
Copycats.
doing it.
It's like Scream.
But it was like everyone wanted to know like who the fuck is the original Poop Bandit?
But
Did they-
that's
did
why
they find him?
I'm wondering.
Yes,
that's why I'm wondering.
they
Like,
did.
was this a cult? Like, was this a message that they were trying to push? Like that they were fighting against?
I
You
don't
know what I
think there
mean?
was like one common underlying message. I think it was more just like we're gonna cause chaos.
Okay.
Who was it? So who?
So,
I mean,
so everyone's
say a
trying
name,
to
but,
figure it
like-
out for so long, right? And we're like, oh, it's got to be like the weird kid with like the rat tail, or like
of
the kid that
course.
doesn't talk to anyone.
the
It
janitor.
ended up being one of the most popular kids in school.
Wow.
And it was like a whole thing. Like I remember his like girlfriend broke up with him.
well, yeah,
there
you
was,
don't want
like,
to date the shit
All
bandit.
this like fallout.
Did he say why?
No, like I still don't know, and I would love to know. But I think, like I said, it became bigger than just.
Do we know
him.
what he's up to now?
That's my next question. What do you know what his life is like now? Like,
I
what do you do?
know some of like the following information, but I don't want to like say too much.
Is he like a professional? Like, does he have like
Is he working?
Yeah, like what type of industry does he
Hold
work
up.
in?
I have to see what he's up to now.
Because like I hope he's like I either hope he's like a murderer or like he's like a like
no.
accountant, and but nowhere in between. Like I want him to be very serious or very not serious, and like I don't want anything that's like
Dude, also
is this
think
him?
That's
about
wild.
but think about the logistics of, did he bring this poop from home, or did he literally have either like a Tupperware or something that he was using to catch it in the toilet? Like, you know what I'm saying?
no, I know.
Like all of these steps.
because he'd have to get just
What
the
was
timing
he
has to be just right.
using? When was he
Digestion
doing
has to be
it?
right, yeah.
He might have changed his name because like
I
I think he did that at home because you imagine if he had like a plot to put the message up, the majority of the time needs to be during the poop message itself.
No,
You
you're
can't
right.
take up too much time
Cannot.
actually
with the
pooping.
bowel movement, yeah.
So I
you think he's
feel-
putting it in like
Great points,
plastic
Jess.
I feel
bags?
like this kid was literally pooping at home, and then he's wrapping it to disclose to hide the smell, and then it's in his backpack. So when he gets into the bathroom to make sure no one's in there, it was home poop that he was putting on the walls.
He's just like carrying around shit with him all day.
Yes.
Oh my
Because you're telling me you have enough time during first period or like during your bathroom break to go poop and then also put it on the wall.
That's a
that takes up
good
so much
point.
time.
That's a good point.
Amber says next week on the pod, exclusive interview with the Poop Bandit. Yeah, we had talked about that, but it ain't gonna happen, unfortunately. I would love to have the Poop Bandit. I would love
I'm
to have
intrigued,
anybody.
and I also feel nauseous. Like
No, I know.
wholeheartedly,
Wait, so
I might throw up.
It's like right there. It's
Sorry.
like the crossroads of both those. Like I never want to see that guy again. And I absolutely want to know every detail of like what he's doing with
So
his
I
life.
want to know like what were the incidents at your high schools? Like please make me feel not alone.
I mean,
here.
honestly, all of our stuff was really sad. Like, I mean,
Aw.
it was all just like we had all kind of like bomb threats, like people bringing
Oh,
guns to
God.
school. Like our school was pretty like it was. I'm trying to think if there was a scan. We had a everything that was kind of like hearsay. We thought that one of the students was hooking up with one of the teachers.
Mm.
had one of those too.
Yeah, which one did actually. That was probably the biggest story post graduation, is that one of the students ended up dating one of the teachers, but it was like post graduation, like she had graduated like right after they started dating. We were like,
You're like, ew.
So, like, how long did that go on
did
for?
are they still together?
I don't know.
That'd
I'm
be
not
fucking
sure. Yeah, I'm not sure
crazy.
because like they were like we were like sophomores when we were all in that class. So like she was young.
Oh god.
And then like we were she obviously like, she was 18 post graduation, which was fine, but you're like kind of
But
like
it's not fine. It's actually not fine.
like you were
Yeah.
16.
It's
like
literally not
when-
fine.
Yeah, it
It's
was
giving
weird.
Grooming.
It was a
It is
It's-
grooming.
yeah,
A weird
that's
situation. Did you have a
frightening.
situation like that, Jessica?
We had a lot of serious ones like the ones you're mentioning,
Yeah.
but I feel as far as like the drama
Yeah.
to go
Like the
to go
tea.
to be on theme with like the Poop Bandit probably was this like dating, cheating, exposing scandal.
Ooh.
Oh.
And I was actually a part of the scandal.
Oh, do tell.
So my best friend was dating this girl, and their relationship was just kind of interesting because there was always this just kind of vibe, like something always felt off about their relationship.
Mhm.
Like she was hiding something, and that she, and even just the way that she would treat him just always was not the nicest. It just felt like she wasn't into him,
Yeah.
you know? And
Okay.
and he went through, and it was such a long time that he kept doing everything he could. I just felt like the whole time he was just like, why doesn't she like me? I want her to like me so bad, and like just doing everything under the sun to like love this girl. And it was like very, very sad, right?
Yeah.
But that's like my best friend. So I was like, dude, like live your life. Like I'm here for you, whatever. But it was just sad. Like he was just so like devastated the whole time. And then I found out that she was cheating on him
Oh, shooting at him. Here we go.
with a girl.
Oh.
Yes.
Which at that age, especially, is like, I mean, nowadays we'd be like, but like, I mean, it's still cheating, but like, I'm
But it's
sure,
tough.
I'm sure at high school that had to be
There's
like,
so many, there's so many
whoa.
layers of like, well, no, I mean, also,
But you guys were way different than my generation. Like,
yeah,
like
we
if you were like, if you were gay, like that, it still wasn't like, it was like just starting to become like a thing. So I guess with you guys, it was like gay is gay.
no, exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
like for her, obviously, like that was something with her sexuality that she was struggling with.
Yeah.
But I think for like me and like
Oof.
our group of friends, it was like, girl, like do your thing, but like don't cheat on my friend though. So like that's what it was, you
Yeah.
know? So when I found this out, and also I think I was pissed. How did I even find this out? I was so annoyed. Oh, okay. So another friend, and this is what was really fucked up. So this girl was fucking over my best friend, and she was also fucking over one of my other best friends, because the girl that she was cheating on him with was like another one of my girlfriends that was my best friend.
Damn.
And she literally just came out to me and told me that she was gay. And I just felt like the girl that was the one that was like cheating on both of them, like she was just taking advantage of the fact that the other girl like wasn't ready to come out either, so she knew she wouldn't say anything. So when she came to me and was just like, I just feel like she's hiding it and she's hiding me, and it makes me feel like I can't really come out yet, and I feel terrible about what we're doing, all this kind of stuff. And so when I found this out, I'm like, okay, so you're essentially like fucking with two of my best friends in a really
Yeah.
fucked up way. And
the
she
sexuality
and the
part's
and the
tough.
sexuality thing too.
Because it's like, can you expose somebody? Because then you're like, man, you're like
But-
calling somebody
But
out on
also,
that.
but also though, like more than anything, like the guy that she was dating was my best friend in the whole entire universe.
Mm.
So it's not a question of whether or not I'm gonna confront her about it,
Right,
because
right,
like I
right.
have to tell him.
Right.
Like I have to tell him.
Right.
So I went up to her and I was like, "Hey, I know what's going on, and I respect that you're going through something that I will truly never understand, and I want you to know that I accept you, and I you know, I love you for who you are, and I want you to be comfortable with who you are. However, what I'm not okay with is you basically cheating on my friend, and you're making him feel like he's terrible and like he's not worthy of love because of how you're treating him
Right.
while you're going through all of this.
Right.
So I need you to tell him, because it needs to come from you and it's your business. But if you don't, I have to tell him. I have to tell him right now. He's my best friend in the whole entire world."
What'd she say?
And she was like, "Please don't say anything. Please don't say anything. I'm just not ready for all this blah blah blah. Let's come out or whatever." And I was like, "Okay, then are you gonna stop cheating on him then?" And she was like, "I don't have an
She's like,
answer for
"Nah."
that." Exactly. She's like, "Nah." Essentially, she was like, "Well, no." And I was like, "Okay, so we can go over there and walk together, and like you let him know, or I
So
have to let him
dramatic.
know."
Yeah.
Bro, thinking about
That's
cheating
messed
back in
up.
high
And
school
then-
is crazy. It's such a
Dude,
small group.
it's such a
like-
small
yeah, I
group, but
know,
like it was just like the biggest thing ever.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
And it sucked. It
Yeah.
sucked because like the sexuality aspect of it is like
Right,
it's
how do
really
you-
hard, and
yeah.
like
if it was
all
another
this kinda-
guy, you just be like, "Yo, this fucking guy." But it's like, for
Yeah.
her coming out, you don't want to like take that, like make that.
But
a
then
thing of,
also
like,
what she was doing to my girlfriend was also like making her go through it as well. And it's like she's already struggling coming out, but you're also almost like reaffirming the message in her brain to like keep it a secret, because she's like,
Yeah.
"No, don't say anything, because I'm not ready to say anything."
right.
So it's like it was just so messed up to so many people involved.
She was
Yeah.
like getting the best of both worlds, but like traumatizing them both. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm sure she was suffering too mentally, internally, but that's not an excuse.
That happens a lot. I'm trying to think of like all those times where you can like when back in my dating heyday when I was just being a piece of shit, like I loved when I would be like fucking around with somebody that I knew couldn't say anything, like somebody that was in a marriage or coming out of a marriage, because I'm like, they ain't gonna say shit.
That's why I didn't like
it's,
it. I
it's gonna
felt
blow their fucking spot up. So like, I
Yeah.
ain't got to worry about this one. So I think it was kind of like that where
Ex-
she was like,
that's what it felt like. That's what
Yeah.
it felt like, which is why I was like, girl, we're doing this today, or I'm gonna tell him right
Yeah.
now because I'm sorry, it's not okay.
yeah,
It's not okay to
Damn.
either of them.
damn. Think about that. That was high school too. That's crazy. That's a crazy story.
Yeah.
What do you want to do? We're at 35.
I have to pee, so
Okay,
this
let's
can
go.
end.
That's it. We're good. Thanks a lot for. I didn't record this podcast, by the way.
Did you not?
Start from the top. I can pull it off for myself.
Oh.
Start from the top. Everybody act surprised.
Y'all ever heard of a poop bandit?
No.
Just
What's
like I
that?
can never go through that again.
No, I really don't feel well. I'm so happy that I know the story, but I can never talk about it again.
Carly said it was like he was using a piping sleeve.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I really feel like he was bringing this from home. Like, I feel like the process that this was going on. Oh, I can't even talk about it.
Like,
I would love to talk to this guy. There's no way he talked to us. though.
I'll try to do. Yeah, there's no way.
No.
Ain't
It's not-
no
It ain't
way.
worth the drama. It ain't that good.
I do want to see if I can find him.
I just wonder what he's up to. What if he's like a plumber now? Something like the poop department sells toilets.
But what if he's like so successful?
Like the world's most successful toilet seller.
Yeah, but just like plumber, like,
But, like-
the most successful plumber ever.
And just unclog shit all
Oh wait,
day.
I found him. He's a father.
Good for him.
Yeah. They turn his life
Yay.
around.
I mean, he's clearly not afraid of poop. So
She's so proud of herself for that one. I love when she gets proud of herself. Look at her. Just look at her. Look at her. She's so
honestly, that was for me. Like,
No, I know. That was for nobody
That was
else.
great.
All right, get us out of here.
I'm
Nicole.
like crying. Oh my
No,
god,
it was good. It was good. It was good. It was good.
that was clearly for me.
It was good.
I love when I do that to myself. Yeah, you guys can follow me on social. Just do it. JESSDUITT. Oh, also though, if you're local, on Tuesday I'm gonna be at Smoke and Chick if like you want to grab lunch there from 12 to 2. So
nice.
yeah. Oh,
Where
also
is it?
Smoke and Chick is it's downtown. Let me see what it is.
Isn't
Also,
it, like Mount Vernon.
yes, it's Mount Vernon. Also, their 6 o'clock club and her business donated $500 to
Hey,
Radiothon.
thank you guys.
So
Yeah.
if you guys want to support a fellow 6 o'clock club member, and they're just like really good people, it's Smoke and Chick. They're 800 St. Paul Street. So
There
I'll
you
be
go.
there on Saturday from 12 to 2.
Oh,
Perfect.
yeah.
Charlotte?
I'm PTSD Diva on the internet.
All right.
That's it.
I'm that.
That's all I got.
Sounds like there's something else in the statement. I'm that guy Kramer. I have a podcast called Certified Mama's Boy. Oh, we got in trouble with saying boy last time. All right. Love you guys. We'll see you back here next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.